Welcome to the Sunday, April 26th, Massachusetts Pirate Party member meeting. My name is James O'Keefe, resident of Somerville and chair of the party. And I'm joined today by...
Steve Revelak, Arlington, Massachusetts.
So I think we'll have a fairly, hopefully brief agenda. Okay, so in terms of upcoming events, Wednesday the 29th from 3 to 5 p.m., Cambridge City Council will be having a meeting to discuss removing ShotSpotters from Cambridge. On Sunday, May 3rd, 2 to 3 p.m., there'll be a pirate meetup of Cafe Zing, Porter Square Shopping Center, 25 White Street, Cambridge. On Saturday and Sunday, June 6th and 7th, will be the 2026 National Conference in Boston. And then on the 20th of June, from 11:30 to 4:30 p.m. will be the, it says 11:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Will be the 2026 Boxborough Fifers Day. So those are the upcoming events that we have scheduled. In terms of reports, there's been a lot going on. So the House passed its bill to age censor or censor
age limits on social media.
Thank you. For 13 and 14-year-olds, well, for anyone under 13, and then 14 and 15-year-olds with their parental authorization, they could, use Wikipedia. So there's been a lot of good groups that have put together efforts on that. We signed off on a letter, and I know they're looking for additional signers. And then, so that's coming up, and then there's FISA 720 that went before the House, and they wanted just a straight up reauthorization, but they couldn't get that. Thankfully, enough Democrats and enough Freedom Caucus people said no. And so they instead did a reauthorization for only a brief period of time. And then they're going to try and either come up with an amended bill or try to do the reauthorization again after they've jawboned various House members. So by all means, certainly if you're in Cambridge, contact City Council and your city councilor and councilors, since you have all 9, they're all at large, and contact them and ask them to oppose ShotSpotter. Contact your federal representative and ask them to oppose the FISA 702 reauthorization. And of course, now that the House bill, the Massachusetts House bill has gone to the Senate, call your senator and tell them to oppose that bill. There's stuff at masspirates.org with all that information. That's all I have for reports. I know I've been swamped with work, so haven't done much with that. U.S. Pirate Party issues, I'm not aware, and unfortunately our sole representative is not here, unfortunately, so I don't have an update on that. Moving on to projects and events, June 6th is the National Party Conference. The sign-up sheet will be done. There's been a couple of technical difficulties that I've been dealing with, so I'll get that up certainly this week. So we have our agenda laid out. We need to kind of start putting names and see who will be able to do different things. And so for those of you who are interested, you can join our email list, and I guess we could discuss it there. Would probably be the right place to discuss. I'll put together a list of roles, and we'll see who wants to put their name to what. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
All right. So for Pirate News, we didn't have last week. Unfortunately, I know it didn't work for me. Something came up. But do we want to plan for it for next week?
Yep, that works for me.
All right, and then I will get the previous one edited and put up. So I started a 2027 campaign plan. 2027 elections are town in the first half of the year and city elections on November 2nd. 2027. So that's there, such as it is, with some, objective strategy and some timeline. I'll put it out there and ask for people to comment, but we can probably lock it down by the end of May. We don't have any action items until July, and best to start early since I know this year didn't work out as well as I would have hoped. With that, coming back to the agenda, that's all I have. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Nothing here.
All right, then. Shall we adjourn? Short
Sounds
meeting.
good. Short
All right, with
meeting.
that. Yes. All right. Thank you very much, Steve. And thanks for folks who have reached this point in the meeting. Sometimes they go this short, sometimes they don't, but they never go more than an hour. So with that, if you'd like to find us, you can find us at masspirates.org, and hope to see you soon. Take care.